Hello everybody, my name is Bobby and I'm just another reactor here on YouTube. And the other day I just happened to open up YouTube and what do I see? A brand new Iron Maiden video. So hopefully this doesn't get blocked, but today I'll be reacting to Iron Maiden, the official video for their new song, The Writing on the Wall. As many of y'all know, I'm an Iron Maiden fan. I've been listening to them since the Killers album, and that was the latest album that was out when I started listening to them. Number of the Beast wasn't even out yet. Bruce Dickinson wasn't even in the band yet. So that's about how long it's been. Honestly, I'm going to be honest here. I like their older stuff more than their newer stuff. I've heard Book of Souls, the album, once, and I like it. It's good. But I haven't really gotten back to listening to it again. I want to buy it, but I just haven't bought it yet. It was a good album. But like I said, I just like their older stuff better, and I'm still a pretty big fan of all their old stuff. And I saw them on the Book of Souls tour, which was a great show, by the way. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I'm excited to see where they're going with this new album that they're coming out with. As far as I know, I hear that they're coming out with a new album. I haven't heard much about it, but I'm hoping that this video confirms that this song will be on the new album. So anyway, that's my story with Iron Maiden and when I started listening to them. So without further ado, here's my reaction to Iron Maiden, of course, the Writing on the Wall official video. Animation. Took a page from the Sabaton book of videos. Speaking of page. So before I continue with that, I do have to say that thinking back on it, it's rare that you ever hear an acoustic guitar sound like that from Iron Maiden. It's usually just balls out metal, electric guitars, bass and drums, with some badass vocals, of course, but that sounded pretty cool. There are some albums by Iron Maiden, like Dance of Death, I think it's called, that I haven't even heard, honestly. There was a point in my later years that I was listening to more thrash and real heavy metal like Pantera and Fear Factory, and I just kind of skipped those Iron Maiden years. So maybe I need to get back and listen to some of that. If y'all have any suggestions from some of their albums after Brave New World, which was my last album that I listened to a lot that was really good, let me know what I can listen to. But so far that acoustic sound, like I said, that's kind of rare for Maiden. Okay, before that part, my first impressions of this, honestly, is it's different for Iron Maiden. It it has kind of a, man, I don't even know how to describe it. Um, I'm going to say something, and I don't mean this in a bad way because I don't think it sounds like this, but it has the kind of vibes of it, I guess, is for lack of a better term. But some of John Bon Jovi's later writings, "Wanted Dead or Alive," and that one song that was on that movie. I can't remember the name of the song, but he was playing like in front of a drive-in theater screen. Young Guns 2, I believe, was the movie. That song, it gives me that kind of vibe, like kind of almost going for that Western gunslinger type of vibe, musical feel or whatever. So that is different for Maiden. I don't know if this is something I'm going to have to listen to more of to get used to. I don't know if the rest of the album is going to be like this. So far it's sounding good. It just sounds different. Something I'm not used to coming from Maiden, which could be a really good thing because why would you want them to always sound the same? But anyway, let's see what else they do here. Okay, before we get to that solo, one thing I will say about this song, that definitely is Bruce Dickinson. His voice is unmistakable, for lack of another better term. And then there was that little bit of bass playing that I heard there that you can get the little bit of feel of Steve Harris there, his playing style, which was pretty cool. But yeah, speaking of Bruce Dickinson, if you look at my channel, today is July 15th, Thursday. I'm not sure when I'm going to release this video. It should be in the next couple of days. But if you look at my channel for this week of July, it'll show that I haven't released any videos yet as of today, July 15th. But the truth is that I did release one on Monday. It was by Arion, a song called Into the Black Hole with a special guest vocalist, Bruce Dickinson. Somebody in the comments to one of my Sabaton reactions mentioned that song, and because I always talking about me being an Iron Maiden fan, he mentioned this Arion song, which I've reacted to other Arion songs, and that Bruce Dickinson sang on it. So of course I had to listen to it, and I did, and I reacted to it, and I posted the reaction, and it was even a video from Arjun, who's the mastermind behind Arion. It was on his channel, so I figured it would be okay because I've heard that he sometimes helps reactors get their videos unblocked when they get blocked. But this was on his channel, so I assumed it was going to be fine, but guess what? It got blocked. So my point is, I did release a video this past Monday, so I did release something, and I'm going to get into more videos. I've had a couple of personal family things going on this week. But yeah, that video got blocked. Bummer. Hopefully Arjun can do something about it. I left a comment on there. Maybe he'll unblock it or somebody will unblock it. I don't know. We'll see. But if you're a fan of Bruce Dickinson and you see that Carry On video pop up on my channel, check out that reaction because that was actually a really cool song. And I have my opinions on it. But back to this song, like I said, different, but definitely Bruce Dickinson and that little tinge of Steve Harris. I'm just halfway through the song. Let's see what they do. I just wanted to pause it again real quick to say that the rhythm guitar behind that solo there, to me, sounded like Beyond the Realms of Death by Judas Priest. If you don't know that song, listen to the rhythm part of that song. It just sounded like, or this rhythm on behind that last solo just reminded me of that. With Iron Maiden, I'm not enough of a guitar expert to know who's playing which solos. I don't know who played that solo there that I just listened to, but that was pretty cool. And I hear another solo coming up. They now have 3 guitar players, so now I really don't know who's playing what. But that first solo was pretty cool. By Bruce Dickinson. You rarely ever see credits after a music video, which is actually cool because at least they're giving credit to all the people that worked on this. Are they going to do Marvel and have an end credit scene? Well, there it was, Iron Maiden's The Writing on the Wall, the latest official video released by them. And like I said, that was different. That last character in the video that was in the backseat of the car, I was saying, reminded me of the character of, I think it's Dr. Manhattan, and I can't think of the name of the damn movie. I think it's based off of the DC comic. I'm not sure. I'm not a big comic book fan, but I like the movies, and I don't watch a whole lot of animation, anime, or anything like that. But I do like cool animation, and that animation was actually really cool. And that kind of Eddie-looking character looked more 3D animation than it did like drawing animation, which was pretty interesting. Having a 3D model character in a basically like a graphic novel type animation. But yeah, that was a cool song. It wasn't bad. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, if I was going to rate it, I'd rate it maybe a 7. It's like I said, it's just a little bit different from what I think about Iron Maiden being. Not that I want them to sound the same all the time, but it just kind of had a old Western rock kind of vibe to it. Like I said, in the vein of John Bon Jovi. Not saying their music styles are the same, but just kind of that style that they were going for, desert and everything, tumbleweeds. But anyway, that was a pretty cool song. It might be one of those songs. I'm one of those people that sometimes I hear a song and I think, nah, that's okay. And then I listen to it a few more times. A good example of that was actually my first, it was either my first or second Sabaton reaction, which was Bismarck. I thought, that's a cool song. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, but it was a cool song. But man, the more I listen to it, that's probably like one of my favorite Sabaton songs. Now that song is just awesome, and maybe this song will be the same. The more I listen to it, I'll definitely listen to it again, and maybe I'll like it more. And not again, I'm not saying I hate it. It actually sounds really cool. I just have to listen to it more, let it grow on me, and see what happens from there. But anyway, that's my reaction to Iron Maiden, Writing on the Wall. I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. If you can, please subscribe to my channel, and please like this video. And if you care to support my channel, I have a PayPal link in the description, and I also take tips through the Brave browser, which is a cryptocurrency browser. But as always, donations to my channel are not necessary, they're not required. You can watch my videos for free. Again, I'd like to thank you all for watching my reaction to Iron Maiden, the official video for The Writing on the Wall.